the longer post, sure, it's going to take 6 hours to write, but that, or it's going to cost $200 or $300 to actually pay somebody to write it because it's like longer than a college essay. But the investment will bring you traffic forever. Hey, what's up? This is Jason Drone. In today's video, I want to talk about writing a great blog post in 30 minutes or less. Now, I know that is absolutely crazy talk, especially if you don't really write and you don't like writing and all of that other stuff. And in fact, we're actually going to write this blog post not really even by writing, which is something that you are actually watching me do right now. You know what I mean? So, but here's the deal. Blog content takes a tremendous amount of time to create. I was actually just reading a book by Michael Masterson, who founded Early to Rise, and he's part of Agora Publishing and all that other stuff. But he was saying that it takes him about 10 minutes to write 100 words, like a good 10 minutes to write a good 100 words. Now, most blog posts, it's advised that they're over 1,500 words. So 1,500 to 2,500 words is ideal for a blog post. Now, that length basically allows the blog post to stand out from everything else that's out there. And Google has all kinds of like keyword phrases that it can rank inside that blog post. So for instance, we have some 2,500 word, 3,000, 4,000 word blog posts on our Done For You website. And those blog posts are actually ranking for 150 or 200 keyword phrases, like just absolute nonsense, so many different keyword phrases, and ranked on the first, second, third page of Google even for all of those keyword phrases. So the longer post, sure, it's going to take 6 hours to write, but that, or it's going to cost $200 or $300 to actually pay somebody to write it because it's like longer than a college essay. But the investment will bring you traffic forever, so that is the benefit to quality writing. Now, I don't have 6 hours to write a blog post. You don't have 6 hours to write a blog post. So what we're going to do is we're going to create that same type of blog post in 30 minutes or less, and I'm going to show you how in this video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some keyword research. We're going to go to Google's Keyword Planner and just type in a topic and see what people are searching for. That is where we're going to come up with some of our best ideas on what this content needs to be. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to search for keyword phrases. So we go to Google Keyword Planner and we just type in whatever it is we want to talk about. So in this particular instance, I knew I wanted to write or record a video about writing faster. So the keyword phrase that we're going to be targeting is how to write blog posts faster. So the keyword phrase that we're going to be targeting is how to write a blog post fast. In fact, it gets somewhere between 100 and 1,000 searches every single month, and it has lots of LSI keyword phrases that we can rank within that blog post itself as well. So it will give us the most bang for the buck, and we get to provide some good content. You know what I mean? So after we know the keyword phrase that we're going to write, that's really what the video we're trying to talk about, and that's what the blog post is going to talk about, is how to write a blog post fast. Now that keyword phrase is going to be used in the subject, the subject or the headline of our blog post. That's going to be the title of the blog post, how to write a blog post fast, and then usually colon in 30 minutes or less or something like that. So we want to use the keyword phrase in the title of the article. We want to use it in the first paragraph of the blog post itself, like right underneath where the video is going to go. And then we also want to use it in the subheadlines, and we want to sprinkle it throughout the body copy itself. And then we want to use other related keyword phrases. So writing a blog post, write a article, different keyword phrases that are similar to the one we're trying to rank for. Then what we want to do is we want to record a video that is somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes long. So 8 and 10 minutes long is going to give us about 1,200, 1,500 words. We could go a little longer and get, up to 2,000 words. But we want to create a video like this where we're talking through what it is we're talking about. Now, I have a list of just topics that I want to hit. I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into what was going to be in the video before, other than just a list, things, the steps that I wanted to cover. But by and large, when you're doing this, you're going to be talking or writing about something that you know. And if you don't know about it, it's kind of hard to fake it. You know what I mean? So if you're, I don't know, if you're a sports blog and you decide to start a second website that is knitting, and you're not an avid knitter, then you're going to have a hard time putting together the blog post for it. So in that sense, you would just go pay somebody for it, like on Fiverr or on Upwork. Just pay somebody, $20 to write a blog post, and there, it's done. But if it's important that it's you and it's your words and it's your content and it's your experience, then this is absolutely the fastest way to do it. Now, the videos and the blog posts we write, we always try to have, it's 5 steps to, or it's 4 secrets of, or, we always want to make sure to have an intro. We want to make sure to have some body copy. We want to make sure to have, some images and a conclusion. So we want to make it story-like. And then once the video is done, we will send it off to a company called Rev, REV.com, and we will have them transcribe it. It's $1 a minute for a human transcriptionist, and it is, I think, 10 or 15 cents for the automated version per minute. We always go with the human transcriptionist, and then we go through and edit it, and then, add some links, add some images, all of that stuff after the fact, subheadlines. It's the best way. I mean, if the video is 10 minutes long, it'll take... You send it away, you get the transcript back, it'll take another 20 minutes to go through and edit the transcript, and now you have a 1,500-word blog post with a video and with a podcast even, that becomes your finished thing. Now you've written and you're live and you're published, and Google picks up organic content, you get ranked in the search engines, you get traffic for the rest of your life, and it's awesome. You know what I mean? Some just little tidbit things. You want to make sure you proofread your post. I do a pretty shitty job of that sometimes. I'm not the best, in terms of spelling or in terms of details. I tend to be a very big picture thinker. You also want to include social sharing links so people can share your content. And then you yourself want to promote that content on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, wherever it is you hang out, wherever your friends hang out, you want to promote your content there in Facebook groups. So if you like this post, make sure to share it, like it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, friend me on LinkedIn if that's where you are, or add me as a connection. And if you'd like to set up a free action plan call where we can go through and talk about your business, talk about your content, talk about your sales funnels, and see about scaling and accelerating your growth online, then go to doneforyou.com/start, and I will talk to you soon. All right, thanks. Bye.